Good morning. So today we'll continue the previous session. So in the previous class we have seen few examples of control statements like if else and control operator. Okay. So in the last session we have seen this program. So what will be the output of this program? Int A is 500, B is 100 and C is declared as integer. If not A greater than or equal to 400, B is 300, C is 200, printf B and C. So this is the program asked. Now we know that how to check the condition now. Not A greater than or equal to 400. So what to do? Which will have the higher priority, either not A or greater than or equal to, naturally the unary operator, not A. Not A is, what is not A? A is 500. As far as the relationship operator is concerned, A is a non-zero value. A is a non-zero value. So not A becomes 0. So 0 is greater than or equal to 400? No, the condition fails. The condition fails. Okay, so this will not get executed. So we always know that if there is no the curly braces are there, then first statement which is available next to the if will get executed. This is the if part. This is available in if part. So this part, this sentence will not executed. So straight away this will go and executed. C is 200. So when we are trying to print B and C, C is 200 and how about B? B is not changed, so it is only 100. So this will be the output. Yes. Moving on. Yes. What will be the output of this program? Int main of x is 10, y is 100 modulo 90, x not equal to y. If x not equal to y. Now, what is x? X is 10, y, what will we get? 100 modulo 90 when 100 is divided by 90. Then you will get 10 as the remainder. Correct? So y is 10. Okay. So if x not equal to y, yes, x is equal to y, right? If not equal to y means then it will not execute the if block. That is, the condition is not satisfied. Then we think that this will not executed and no output will be there. People automatically think that no output. But sorry my dear friends, so we will get x is equal to, what is the actual output is? X is equal to 10 and y equal to 10 will be the output. Why? Why is it so? Why is it so? So we have a termination statement here. Termination mark is there. So if x is not equal to y, nothing you need to do. And this is not inside the if block. This is outside the if block. So x is 10 and y is 10 will happen. Suppose if this is there, then no output should come. Okay. Okay, fine. Moving on. So we have to be careful in all the things which are given. The thing is, in the reverse side, what I'll say is, whenever we are typing the program, we have to be careful enough and we should not use any termination after if statement. So that is the inference out of the previous program. Now here, int x is 10, y is minus 20. What is x is equal to not x? What will you get? X is equal to not x means 10. 10 is a non-zero value, so you will be getting x as 0. So this is the value of x. And here y is not y. Now y is minus 20. When can we take not operation for a negative value? This is a confusion, right? Need not to get confused. It is very well possible. As far as any integer is concerned, it will take, that is a relational operator is concerned, whether it is a non-zero value or a zero value, is a truth or falsity. How? So anything which is not a zero is taken as non-zero. So as far as y is concerned, that is for a relational operator, it is a non-zero value. Okay, non-zero. So y is not equal to y, so y is also 0. Right? Now when we are trying to print x and y, we will be getting x is 0 and y is 0. So this will be the output. Next, x is 0, y is 1. It's all declared and initialized like x is 0 and y is 1. Now y is equal to not x. Y is equal to not x. X is 0, so not x is 1. X is not y. So y is actually 1 here, and you should not take this one, you have to take this one. So y is 1. Naturally it is coincide here, but suppose if this is 0, you should not take 0. So this one only you have to take, right? Since the y is getting modified here, after this statement it got modified, so this value only you have to take. So x is 0, so you will be getting 0 and 1 get printed. X is equal to 0 and y is 1. Next, if 3.14, not 3.14, here we have a confusion now, whether not operation can be done for a float constant. So this is float constant, right? Yes, it is accepted, right? This can be accepted. So this is 0. If 0 means false condition, so else part will get printed. Until my evil purse was filled will get printed. Next one, x is 3, y is 4 and z is 4. Now ANS is %d. Okay, so this is in the list of parameters. Whether a control operator is allowed inside a printf statement, so that is first question. Soon after seeing this statement or instruction, we can have this doubt whether a control operator is allowed inside a printf statement. For that, yes, it is allowed, not a problem. Okay, second one, here which is having higher priority? Which is having higher priority? Either the relationship operator or the control operator, So first the relationship operator. Okay, relationship operator, we have to clear with the priority, precedence and associativity. As far as the associativity of the relationship operator, we will have this is having higher priority and this is having higher priority. The third one is this. Since these two are in the same priority level, that is same operator is used, then we will go for left to right. First we will check this. Is it greater than or equal to y? Is it greater than or equal to y? Yes, it is equal. So it will result 1, that is true. And y greater than or equal to x. Y greater than x. Yes, fine. So 1 and 1. So this becomes, the statement becomes, after substituting the values, true and true means we will get a true then. True means the first thing will get executed, that is this 1. This 1 will get printed here. Instead of this, 1 will get printed. Okay? I hope it is clear. X is 3, y is 4, z is 4. Same type of problem. Okay? Answer is equal to percentage d. Here a similar kind of control operator is used. Z greater than or equal to y greater than or equal to x, 100 or 200. Now what will be the answer? Okay. Yes. Okay, fine. So here the precedence and associativity has to be taken into consideration. We know that the associativity is from left to right. If you miss this, if you have taken from right to left, then it is gone. So let us check it from right to left. If it is right to left, what will happen? Suppose this will happen first. Y greater than or equal to x first. Y greater than or equal to x, yes, true. Z, that is 4, greater than or equal to 1. Yeah. So 4 greater than or equal to 1, yes, so true. So 100 will get printed. But this is wrong, my dear friends. This is wrong. Actual thing is left to right is the correct. So this is wrong. I don't know whether 100 will come or 200 will come. Let us see. So here, z greater than or equal to y. Z greater than or equal to y. Yes. 1 greater than or equal to, greater than or equal to, what is x? X is 3. 1 is greater than or equal to 3? No, the condition fails and actually 200 will get printed. So this is the importance of associativity. I am continuously saying about the associativity, precedence, everything have to be thoroughly checked. Otherwise, the answer, we may expect something when we are designing our program, but at the execution part it will do something else. So we have to completely understand the compiler in which we are working with. As far as the C is concerned, this is the precedence and associativity. It should not change. Okay. Now float A is 12.25, B is 13.65. If A equal to B, print of A and B are equal, else print of A and B are not equal. So whether A is equal to B? No, naturally this will get printed. That is what everyone will think. But sorry my dear friends, here we are not doing checking. This is assignment operator. This is only you have to take it as equal to. Here you are not checking whether A and B are equal. Instead of checking A and B are equal, we are assigning the value of B to A. We are assigning the value of B, that is 13.65. So what will happen is, if within bracket it is 13.65. So it is not that only conditions should be given. People may expect an error at this time. No, it will not pop up an error message. So just giving a value, is accepted. So if 13.65, as far as 13.65 is concerned, it is a non-zero value. So non-zero value is true. So once it is true, it will check that A and B are equal. It will print A and B are equal. See how much blunder we are doing. So instead of checking if we have gone for an assignment operator, this is a mistake. So always it will be true. Always it will be true, whatever may be the value of A and B, except B has got zero value, right? Next, if Z is less than Z, what is this? Capital Z will be more than small z. That is what we may think, and we may expect for absolute outlandish demands. We may expect this to be printed out. But what will happen to this? What is this Z within a single quote? We know that it is a character constant. It is a character constant. This is one character constant and this is another character constant. When we are trying to compare, what will happen is the ASCII value of this will get substituted. The ASCII value will get substituted. So ASCII value of capital Z is 90 and ASCII value of small z is 122. Now check it. 90 less than 122 is, condition is true, satisfied. So pilots are on strike. Pilots are on strike will get printed. Fine. So this is a ASCII table from 0 to 255. So each and every value is associated with a character. 0 is null character, like that. It will go on do. So these are all called escape sequences. It will do an action instead of printing a character, right? These are the characters. Okay. This is the ASCII table. This is a standard one, American Standard Code for Information Interchange, that is called ASCII. Right. Next, x is 10. If x greater than or equal to 2 is, then printf. Correct. So we may expect 10 to be printed. But there is a small mistake over here. What is that? The brackets are missing here. So you will be getting an error message that the if statement is missing bracket in function main. So that will be your error message. So this will not get an output, you will get an error. Okay. Next, I is 10, j is 40. J minus I modulo 10. Whether all these expressions are allowed inside a statement, inside this condition, only condition to be there, right? But here we are using an expression. Whether it is allowed? Yes, it is allowed. The output of this expression will be either it should be a 0 or 1. So whatever the value, either a 0 value or a non-zero value we are getting, based on that this will get satisfied or not satisfied. J minus I, 40 minus 10, that is 30 modulo 10. 30 modulo 10 remainder is 0. 0 means false. So God sees your motives will get printed. Okay. Next, I is minus 4, j number is 10. Okay. J I modulo minus 3. What will happen? Minus 4, I is minus 4 modulo minus 3. So what will happen? What is the result of this? So this is stored in J. Whatever we are getting is going to get stored in J. So we may think that it is 1, but sorry my dear friends, it is minus 1. It is minus 1. Always modulo operation will result into the sign of the numerator. Always it will take the sign of the numerator. This is one thing. We have already seen this. Anyway, I am just reiterating. So minus 1. So here we may do a mistake that it is 1. But anyway, as far as this particular program is concerned, it is not going to change whether it is 1 or minus 1. But the actual value is going to be minus 1. So minus 1 is a 0 value or a non-zero value. It is a non-zero value. Then it is true. People may think that 1 is true, then minus 1 will be a false. No. 0 is only false. Okay. So minus 1. So true means 0. 0 will get printed. J equal to 0 will be printed. Otherwise, number square 100 will get printed. If I am getting a 0 here, then number square, that is number into number, is 10 into 10, 100. Okay. But actual output is now J equal to 0 is the output. What will we get? This is an interesting program. Float A is assigned with 0.7. Now if A less than 0.7, print of stoned, else print of avenged. Every one of you can expect that avenged will print, but sorry, you will get stoned get printed. Why? Just think. But only stoned will get printed. The condition gets satisfied. A less than 0.7. How come? Okay, one concept I wanted to tell you, my dear friends. So whenever a number 0.7 is stored into a float variable, when it is going and stored in a memory A is available with 4 bytes. 4 bytes is the memory space allocated to a float. When it is allocated and stored, this will not store 0.7. This will not store 0.7. Instead of that, it will store which is something less, 69999. Right? You may think when we are trying to print A, straight away it will print 0.7. So that is the problem with the compiler, right? So we have to be very careful in this. So when you do a comparison straight away with the float value, so narrowing, if it is compared very narrowly, then it will not work out. So as far as this is concerned, 0.69999 is less than 0.7000. So as far as the float constant, it is 0.700000. Okay, 246. Okay, so this is certainly this is lesser, right? So automatically this condition gets satisfied and stoned will get printed. Okay. Yeah, this is another program. 4 lakhs into 4 lakhs divided by 4 lakhs. We expect that 4 lakhs is going to be the answer. A similar program we have already seen. I don't know whether you have remembered. So it will not be 4 lakhs. So as far as 4 lakhs, as far as the operation is concerned, this is having higher priority than this. That is, priority level is same, but as far as associativity is concerned, this will get executed first, right? 4 lakhs into 4 lakhs, you will be getting 16 into 10 power 10, which is out of the range of an integer. So it will go in an integer dial and land up somewhere. That somewhere value, some value divided by 4 lakhs will not certainly 4 lakhs. So this is not satisfied. We will get printed C. Jerkins. Okay. Moving on. K is 12, N is 30. Now coming to this, K is K less than 5 and N is equal to 4, 100, 200. What will we think? K less than 5, sorry, K greater than 5. Yes, K is greater than 5, 1. N is equal to 4, no, N is equal to 30, so you will get 0. So 1 and 0 false, so 200 will get stored in K. This we may think, but no, my dear friends, again I am coming to this. This is not equal to, it is not relational operator, it's not checking, it's not a logical operator, it is only assigning. It is only assigning. What will happen is, assignment operator is having a least priority. The last priority is assignment operator. Now what will happen is, K greater than 5, yes, that will work out. So you will get 1 and N alone. N is equal to 4 will not do. This is N assigned with 4. Okay, that is what it is given here. Since this is having a least priority, N will be taken for the checking. What is N? 30. 1 and 30. 1 and 30 means this is also a non-zero, this is also a non-zero. True, true. So true and true will get a true. Right? So that's fine. That is 1. You will get 1. 1 assigned with 4. How come this is possible? How can a constant is equated to another constant? Here any other variable should be there. Instead of that, the result, because this enjoyed the higher priority, this part enjoyed the higher priority, so this becomes 1. Now the equation becomes this, the expression becomes this. 4 is assigned, yes sir, it is true only, na? No, here we should have a variable. You cannot change the value of 1 to 4. How can the value of 1 be changed? It is a constant, right? So what will happen now? Naturally, as you all think, an error message will get popped up. The error message will be L value required in function main. What is this L value? Why it is coming? L value required in function main. L value required in function main. What is this L value? Some left variable should be available to capture the value of 4. So we are trying to capture this 4, but there is no variable to capture it. Okay, so the error results as L value required in function main. Yes, I hope a lot of interesting programs we are seeing today. C is 0, D is 5, E is 10 and A all are integers. Now coming to this, what is this? Lot of question mark, lot of how many question marks and how many colons are available? Let us trace 1, 2 question mark and 3 colons, sorry 2 colons. Then there are 2 conditional operators are nested. Then how to split this, which is having higher priority and which is having the next priority? So we have to check like this. So this is one statement, control operator, and this is a second one. First this will be executed, right? So which is having there is no bracket, right? There is no bracket. Then the associativity is from left to right. The associativity is from left to right. Okay. So whenever 2 if statement are there, nested if, then the condition is, suppose let me write here. So suppose if this is a flow, then first condition to be checked is only this. So that is why it is given as left to right. So first we are checking this condition, C greater than 1. C is greater than 1? No, C is 0. 0 is not greater than 1. So the answer is false. False means it will straight away go to this value. 300 is assigned to A. So A is equal to 300 is our output. Clear? This part will never execute it. Since this condition fails, it will not come to this block at all. Right? So it will go to the else part, and whatever is given in the else part, it will get executed. So the same thing it is there. Okay. Next, if A is 10 and B is 10, answer, something needs to be printed and it should come here. Again, it is a control operator. A greater than B. A greater than B? No. So condition fails, then automatically it will go to else part. B by B, 10 by 10 is 1. That 1 will get printed here. So AN is equal to 1. So simple. X is 10, Y is 20. X is not X, Y is not X and not Y. Here there is a mistake actually. It is a typing mistake. This is not capital Y. There should be small y. Suppose if you are typing this capital Y, then it will pop up an error message that this capital Y is undefined. We have not declared the capital Y at all. So as far as variable y, small y and capital Y are both are different, two different variable, the C compiler will see these two are as two different values. So automatically you will get an error message that capital Y is undefined. Suppose if it is small y, then what will be the output? That also we will check. So x is 10, x is not x, so x becomes 0 here. Okay, x becomes 0 here. Coming here, y, taking this as small y. If it is capital Y, then undefined variable y is in function main. That will be the error message, right? So y is next, not x, x is 0 now, so 1, and not y, what is not y? Y is 20, so not y is 0, then y becomes 0. Y becomes 0 now. X is 0 and y is also 0, so you will be getting 0 and 0 get printed. People may think here again we have changed x to 1, so x is 1 and y is 0. People may think here it is not assigned to x, only in the expression the value is changed temporarily. It is not stored in x, so the value of x is 0 and y is 0. Okay. Next, x is 10, y is 20. If not x and x, what is this? Okay, fine. So again, which is having a higher priority? Naturally the unary operator, naturally the bracket first. So this will be done first. So 0, not x is 0. Again unary operator is having the higher priority, so this becomes 1, true. And what is the x value? 10. 1 and 10, true. So x is equal to, what is the x value? 10. 10 will get printed. Okay. Next, A is 0.5, B is 0.9. A and B greater than 0.9. Which is having higher priority? Only greater than is having the higher priority. It is not and. You can go and check the priority table, precedence table, right? So greater than 9, yes. B is greater than 9. So B is 0.8999. So as I have already told, it will be just less than the actual value. So 0.8999 greater than 0.9? No, false. So 0. So A is 0.5. 0.5 is nothing but true and false. So and since it is and, it is 0. So is stupidity will get printed. X is 100. If not x, what will happen? First not x will happen. This is allowed. Two different operators continuously it is allowed. So first not x is 0. Again we are doing so true. X becomes actually what is getting printed? Not x is printed. So not 100. So 0 will get printed. X is equal to 0 will be the output of this particular. Okay, next, improve the program. If something is given, so instead of going for so many statements, you have to reduce it. How can we improve with whatever knowledge we have acquired? I is 10, int I is 10. If I greater than 10, then do nothing, else printf hello cocaine. So what can be done? Int I equal to 10 needs to be there, right? The declaration and initiation statement. Declaration come initiation, right? Next, if I is greater than 10, nothing need to be done. Then what can be done is, if else part alone needs to be printed. Instead of that, what am I doing is, I am taking this in the if part by just changing the logical operator. If I less than or equal to 10, then printf hello cocaine, right? That's it. Correct or not? If part is nothing, else part is getting printed. Instead of that, in order to change this, why should I go for else part unnecessarily? Instead of that, I can do it like this. If I less than or equal to, you should not go for only less than. Sometimes equal to is also there, which is covered here, right? So the same thing you have to cover. Less than or equal to 10, printf hello cocaine, right? Once again, let me take the eraser. Okay, how about the second one? How about this one? Include stdio.h main of int I is 5, j is 30, k is 5. If I greater than or 30, then it will get into this. If j less than 20, if k is equal to 40, printf high compute rest. Else do nothing. Correct? So what can be done? How can it be changed? Any idea? So when there should be a print statement, there is print function executed, it has to check all these three. So combine all these three, that is all. If, the condition is like this: I greater than 30, the precedence is from left to right, so absolutely it works out, and so all the conditions to be satisfied, right? J less than 20 and, sorry for my writing, k equal to 40. Here you should be very clear. It should not be assignment operator, it is only condition, means checking operator, k double equal to 40. Then if this is there, then go for printf high compute rest. That's it, your program got over. Okay, so this is how you can improve the program. I'm sorry, the same thing has come. Yeah. So this is your assignment, just check it. A number is entered through the keyboard. The number may contain 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 digits. Write a program to find the number of digits in the number. Without using while loop, you can do it, or you can use some loop also for doing it. So how to get the number of digits? How to get the number of digits? Yes. Suppose if you have a number like this, 97862. This is a 5-digit number. It may be 5-digit number, a 4-digit number or a 3-digit number. So whatever, if I am entering this into the keyboard, then I need 5 is the output. 5 as the output. How to do it? So if you keep on dividing it by 10, the remaining value will be available in the same value. That is, if I am taking this as number n is that is, you are taking the input from the keyboard, and that is using scanf statement. You have to assign it to n, and when you divide it by 10, then the number becomes, that is, n is equal to n by 10, or n slash equal to 10 has to be used. If you use this, then it will become 9786. It becomes a 4-digit number, right? So you have to increase a count. You have to keep on reduce it by n, that is means divided by 10, and a count is increased. If at all n becomes 0. So when the condition reached n becomes 0, then you stop the counting. So the final count value has to be printed. That is the logic behind it. Okay. So try doing it. In the next session, I will give you the answer for this, the program for all these things. Okay, next class. So before that, you try doing it. Next, a semiconductor manufacturer sells 3 types of microprocessors: 8-bit, 16-bit and 32-bit. So these are all real-time examples where your C program is utilized. As far as the first one is concerned, what is the real-time example where it is used? You would have seen lot of day-to-day example where any token is given. In hospitals, in banks, tokens will be available, and you will have an announcement system wherein it will display the token number to call you. Always the display will be there, and an announcement also will be there. An announcement will also be there. So suppose if the token number is 22 or 23, token number 23, it will say it as not as 23. If it is 210, it will not say 210. 210, token number 210. It will be announcing like this. It's very simple. This is actually this is a part of that example. So taking the number of digit, and if it is 2, then it has to say it as 2. So we have to take the digit. So for that, what we need to do is n modulo 10. What will we get? N modulo 10, 2 is the answer. So that will be stored in the digit. So the last digit is 2. So something like that, it has to be stored somewhere, and it will be announcing. It will be announcing. Clear? So these two are very important thing. N modulo 10, n divided by 10. So first we have to divide it by 10, that is, take modulo, then divide it. So if you are, these two are important concept where each and every digit we have to do something with the digits separately for any number. For any number, if you want to do something with the digits, anything with the digits, then these two instructions, these two statements, these two expressions are used. Okay, so the very much it is applied in almost all the day-to-day life where we are playing with numbers, right? So this is an important application. So this is how, when we go into a software company, when you go to a software company, you are supposed to write codes like this. For a simple application, your program will be very simple, but the application is really worth noting. So this is a part of your program. So apart from that, you have to give how to interface it with the display, pushing that into a 7-segment display, file handling, all those things will come in, right? But the logic, as far as logic is concerned, it's only n modulo 10 and n slash equal to 10. N modulo 10 and n slash equal to 10. So this is the two key instructions you need to use, right? So that is the power of the C programming. Not only C, in any other language you can do like this. This is the basic logic. Okay. So semiconductor manufacturer is there who is selling 8-bit, 16-bit and 32-bit, 3 category of microprocessors. It differentiates between 3 types of customers. So it has 3 products, it has 3 customers: industry, government and university. It has the following discount policy. Then depends on the type of microprocessor, the amount of order and the type of customer. So 3 different conditions you need to check, right? For 32-bit microprocessor, if the order is for less than, T is missing here, less than rupees 50,000, allows 5% discount to industrial customers, and industrial customers it is 5% discount, and 6.5% discount to the government agencies. If the order is rupees 50,000 or more, then a discount of 7.5% and 8.5% respectively is given to the industry and government agencies. A discount of 10% is given to both industrial customers and government agencies. If the order is more than 1 lakh, this is the for government and industrial customers. Universities get a discount of 7.5 irrespective of the amount of the order. Okay, this is for 32-bit microprocessor. For 16-bit microprocessor, no discount is for orders less than 10,000. For orders more than, that is more than 10,000, or that is 10,000 or more, 5% discount is given to the industrial customers and universities, and 6% discount is given to the government agencies. For 8-bit microprocessor, a flat discount of 10% is given to all the 3 types of customers for any order. Okay, so these are the conditions given. So it is all, we have to see everything as a if statement. If the microprocessor type is 32 and the amount value, that is the order value, and this needs to be checked. Based on that, you have to get your answer. That is, you have to print the discount value. So write a program that reads the type of customer, type of product and amount of order, and prints the net amount payable by the customer. So you have to take the discount and you have to calculate it and finally release the net amount payable. That is, this is a billing software. See, people are selling this billing software for lakhs and lakhs of rupees. Lakhs and lakhs of rupees, a billing software, you can really do it. If you could able to code it, then that can be deployed directly. That can be directly deployed in a small microcontroller, and that can be manufactured with a small billing machine. And so this software can be sold for lakhs of rupees. Your software can, you can do it without any loop itself. Without any loop, you can do this. So very simple, only if statement is used. You can use only if statement, and you can use only if statement, and you can do this. And this software you can sell it for lakhs of rupees. See, so the programming, by using programming, we can really do very well. And if you know web development also, if you know web development, then the billing software, if you link it with the web development, that is web page, a beautiful web page, then you can sell the website also. You need not to go for a big programming knowledge for web page. Nowadays, there's all lot of templates are available. Even WordPress is very simple. You just wanted to link this simple program to the web page, WordPress. That's it. You can go for it is not a microcontroller based billing, so you can go for a web based billing software. That's it. So you can easily do everything, right? So a programmer, how now you can see or understand that how a computer science engineer, why people are paying much to programmers, why people are paying so much, why there is a huge requirement of software engineers in the world. So everything is getting automated now, and the products, software products are developed by computer engineers. It is not computer engineers, a programmer. Anybody, even you need not to be a engineering graduate or a BSc computer science graduate. Even a 6th standard guy can program this. What is big deal in it? If statement alone is needed. If he is getting practiced much, even a 6th standard guy can. That is how we are seeing in the newspapers that a 6 years old boy or 10 years old boy has become the CEO of a company, and he is getting 30 lakhs per month as salary. All those things we are seeing. If anyone can think extraordinarily, or a basic logical thinking is available, in basically I'll always say, if he or she should have a working brain. That's all. This is very simple. You can easily do it. It's not a big deal. Next, this is also a program like that. You can slowly read all these things, and again it is only if statement is going to be there. With only if statement you can work out this program, right? So all the best. Just when you are going to the next class, please try all these 3 programs on your own. Surely in the next class I will explain you the programs. I will write down my own program, and I will say that there is not only one way of writing any program. You can do multiple ways to write the program, right? So I will try to write my own way of style of writing this program, and I will surely explain you. Thank you. Bye till that. Okay, thank you.